everyone, Guru Wolf 1 here, and today we are doing kitten work. And don't forget to say hello to my egg carton.
So we're going to do this until it's time to get ready for the lunchtime live stream. It's where that's our entire life now.
Aladdin now.
Alright, so today this is Common Literature ELA, and I found some other things that we haven't been doing that apparently we were supposed to have been doing. But I went over them and they're really easy and fun. So. But this is not so fun. Alright.
Hi, person watching.
This is the essay.
Essay. Every time I say hello to someone, they always leave.
Maybe it's a moderator. Maybe it's a moderator or something for YouTube.
They don't even like my video.
And they're just making sure that everything's kosher.
I always hope it's Eat.
I know, because Eat is awesome.
Yes.
Alright, so this is about, it's for you to know that you forgive, says the Holocaust survivor. Why did you do that? So I'm going to start the reading.
Didn't we already do it?
This is a different one now.
So what, the moderator can even select the video?
Around this time, 70 years ago, following the liberation of Nazi concentration camps in Europe, the world was coming to grips with the scale of the Holocaust and how to deal with crimes so horrendous they're almost incomprehensible. That process is still ongoing. Right now in Germany, a 93-year-old former Nazi who served Auschwitz is on trial. Holocaust survivor Eva Kor flew to Germany to testify about her experience in the camp. Can you imagine that? Like all those years ago, and then and having to do that and face somebody that's like 93 years old. You probably saw them when they were like in their 20s or something, and they're like 90, 93, and you have to. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. If there would be hell on earth, Auschwitz looked to me like that, and in some ways it was. Kor said. Within 30 minutes, my whole family was gone. I was left orphaned, not really knowing what will become of us. Kor said she was between life and death and used in brutal medical experiments.
Really? I know one of those experiments. They put like people inside a chamber thing, and they put like a bunch of gas in.
Yeah, and they killed them. Usually that was like after the experiments. But I mean, this is how we learned about chemotherapy. Get the kitten. Chemotherapy and radiation and all that. It all started off as like torture techniques and things back in concentration camps.
I hate concentration camps. I can't even concentrate enough.
And then, one of the brightest minds in NASA is an ex-Nazi. Yeah. So, yeah. She and her sister Miriam among the thousands of twins subjected to horrendous experiments by the infamous Dr. Joseph Mengele. Eva became gravely sick and says Mengele examined her and declared that she had only 2 weeks to live. I knew he was right, but I refused to die, she said. In 1985, she found out had she died, Mengele would have killed Miriam with an injection to the heart in order to do comparative autopsies. My diseased organs and Miriam was the control.
She lost organs?
I spoiled the experiment, she said. 70 years after all of this, she was approached to testify in the trial against former Auschwitz guard Oscar Groening. At first, she wasn't sure she wanted to, but an attorney convinced her. But she said she thought it would be a unique experience to face one of the guards from Auschwitz. To tell him what I think and also hear what he has to say in a German court, she says.
So they basically use prisoners and they experiment on them?
And they weren't even like real prisoners. Remember, they were just people that were taken away from their families and their lives. You remember reading the one about the girl who went back in time and she was her own ancestor and she had to live in the camps and everything. Those people were just going to a wedding, and they were rounded up and taken away and put on those boxcars, and some of them never saw their families again.
Some of them did.
Yeah, some of them did.
Some of the families saw them.
Kor says the experience for her, a survivor of Auschwitz who used to be called a dirty Jew, to sit in German court and be treated with respect by German judges and attorneys in the German court system was a little bit surreal.
You have to have respect for those guys the girls and guys who survived that.
Yeah. I could at times pinch myself. Oscar Groening has been called the accountant of Auschwitz. He managed the money and valuables stolen from the concentration camp victims. Now, 93 years old, he is charged with 300,000 counts of accessory to murder. But once said that he was just a small cog in the killing machine, not a perpetrator. Kor talked with Groening after her testimony, wanting to thank him for acknowledging his crimes. She decided she wanted a picture with him, and as she proceeded to talk with Groening, he grabbed her and pulled her in for a hug and a kiss. It surprised me, but I recovered from it, she says. The photo of Kor seeming to embrace the former Nazi shocked a lot of people. And some, including some fellow survivors, were upset by an interview on German TV in which Eva spoke forgiveness. She says her comments were translated incorrectly. There have been rumors that I've asked to stop persecution of all Nazis, and that is 100% incorrect. She says, on the contrary, I want all Nazis to come forward and be persecuted and stand trial and bear witness to help us,
Woo!
the survivors, and the world with the truth. But if she were the judge, she
Like
wouldn't.
a rebellion?
She wouldn't. No, she just wants them to come forward and talk about everything that happened to them.
To admit them. To admit it. Have support for what happened and to confirm it.
Yeah, but if she were the judge, she wouldn't throw Groening in a prison cell. She'd make him travel the country to talk to young neo-Nazis and tell them what he saw and that the Nazi regime should never come back. For Kor, forgiveness does not mean that the perpetrators are absolved of their crimes. She is the founder of Candles, Children of Auschwitz, Nazi Deadly Lab Experiment Survivors, Holocaust Museum and Education Center in Terre-Haute, in Indiana, I think. And she speaks across the country about her experience and the power of forgiveness. My forgiveness has nothing to do with the perpetrator, has nothing to do with any religion. It is my act of self-healing, self-liberation, and self-empowerment, she says. I had no power over my life up until the time that I discovered I could forgive, and I still do not understand why people think it's wrong. Kor says that when a victim chooses to forgive, they take power back from the tormentors, but that is their choice to make. They can take a piece of paper and a pen and write a letter to someone who hurt them. She says, please do not mail it to that person. It is for you to know that you forgive and you can go on your life without the burden and the pain that the Nazis or anybody else has ever imposed on you.
No, but they'll send it to them, so you're going to keep it, right?
Yeah.
Or just make 2 copies. Copy it so you can send one thing to them, and then keep the one.
Okay.
I think people thought like that back then, though.
So here's the discussion questions.
Okay.
If you were Kor, would you be able to forgive like she did? Why or why not?
If I was poor?
Kor, the lady that they're talking about.
Oh.
Her name is Kor, K-O-R.
Cool name, though. Probably not, because I don't forgive humans for what they did to this world. And no, it's just not me. Like, forgiving someone after doing all the experiments on innocent people, I could not forgive them.
Yeah, it's not so much what they did to you, it's what they did to others, right? It's like
yes.
If somebody does something to you, that's not such a big thing to us.
I'll take the suffering for other people, but if I suffer with other people, I'd be like, no forgiveness.
Don't forget that the Nazis were also the ones that used to strap bombs to dogs and run them underneath people's tanks and stuff.
The dog thing is horrible. So yeah, no forgiveness.
Do you think that Kor is smart or foolish for forgiving Nazis like Groening?
Pretty much foolish, because I understand what she does. I understand what she did it, but she's just a different type of person. It's just POV. POV.
I think it's just like, it's not really for us to decide what each person should do,
So I have no interest.
In paragraph 12, Groening says he was just a small cog in the killing machine, not a perpetrator. In what ways is this a good defense? In what ways does it fail? What happens when people are just cogs in the machine and follow the crowd?
Repeat it.
In paragraph 12, Groening says he was just a small cog in the killing machine, not a perpetrator. In what ways is this a good defense? In what ways does it fail?
It fails because he's small. He's small.
He still did it.
And it's good, he still did it, but it's bad because he's small.
Well, it's bad because, he was a small cog in the killing machine, meaning he contributed to the deaths of over 300,000 people. But he's saying, he wasn't the, basically the hand that pulled the trigger. He was just a cog in the machine.
He was just...
like, used, basically, is what he's saying.
He was the gun that they pulled the trigger on, basically, right?
Yeah, he was just basically used.
A bullet.
So what ways is this a good defense?
It's a good defense because he defended the place. And he helped out with his team.
Well, he's a Nazi. He was a Nazi that was the accountant, and he kept track of all of these people coming and going. And keeping track of all of the stolen things, stolen artwork, and stolen
he protected
things. He didn't protect it. He kept track. He kept track of it.
So if it got stolen, he could let other people know and stuff.
Yeah.
He was a spotter, basically.
But so it's like, basically he was saying his defense is he was just a small cog in the killing machine, not a perpetrator, not the main thing. So in what ways is that a good defense? If you're sitting in a court of law and you're the judge and he says that to you, what do you think? How is that a good defense? It's like you're sitting there looking at a man who's killed over 300,000 people, or was there while 300,000 people were killed. I mean, he didn't kill them, but he knew they were being killed. And he's trying to tell you, it's like, I'm just a small cog in the killing machine. How is it a good defense?
Oh, a defense. As if, like, in court.
Yes.
I was thinking it was a defense as if, like...
Oh, like a physical thing.
Physical defense.
No, like court.
Okay. The good defense because he admits he did not do it.
Right.
He was just helping out with the team. And
Yeah.
not, oh, I understand so much more now.
And then that's why we do this. And then it says, what happens when other people are just quote unquote cogs in the machine and follow the crowd?
It's more help. It helps.
It helps, but it helps
supports.
But it's worse because imagine, like, okay, say like how we are like anti-government. You know, we don't. You always get the people that are in the government that are all these little pieces to that makes the bigger whole. It's still not a good thing, you know. To be a cog in the machine of the government or something like that isn't good either way.
Yeah.
Because if other people are just gonna do that,
hold on,
we're gonna have more problems. We're gonna have another Nazi regime.
Yeats here. Jesus, I'm so confused right now. LOL.
Sorry.
We're talking about this. We're doing common lit stuff about school. Innocent, cute kitten.
Every little thing that somebody does contributes to the greater good or the greater evil.
Yes.
So you got to be a free thinker. You got to be like not a cog in the machine.
Yes.
You don't want to be that. That's why we discussed this before we move on. Okay, so as part of her plan to move forward, Cora says that former Nazis should travel and speak to neo-Nazi groups to help make sure this never happens again. How do people prevent terrible crimes from happening in the future? How do people create change?
In a good way or bad way?
Any change. Hi, Yeats, by the way.
Yes, hi. But anyway, this is why I love math. Yeah, we're doing math later when Longwalker comes back. Or you can help me with math too.
Yeah, we really, really need help with math. We are not good with math here. History.
Yeah. We're pretty good at. I'm pretty good at. I'm better at spelling.
You're getting better.
But I'm getting better. So
how do people create change? It's simple. You are the change. You are the change that you want to see in the world. And so if you're somebody like Hitler and the change that you want to see in the world is destruction, then you manifest that by being that change. If you're somebody like us and you want to see the world be a better place, more reserved and, more eco-friendly,
Hitler
then you be that.
Yes.
You are that. You live by
There's no can. There's no can. There's no try. You just are.
You just are. You just do.
I think the next subject we should do is maths because he said she can't help.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let me finish this up here and then we will move on to math.
Okay.
So
he said she'll be back in a bit. It's okay.
Okay. How do Cora's experiences at the trial relate to her ideas about justice?
I have to actually see the question.
At the trial, they talked about like how she was received forgiveness from the Nazis, from that one Nazi guy who gave, and she forgave him, and he didn't forgive her, but she forgave him, and he pulled her in for the kiss and got that picture and everything, which I think is somewhere. I don't know. It was this lady right here. Anyway, she's the Holocaust survivor. I'm going to have you reread through this in a little bit. How much time do we have left here?
Okay. You said she'll be back in the bed anyway. She left.
Okay. It's probably school for her, too, as well, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Like that your friends just pop in and it's like, help me. All right. Go ahead and read through that again and try to answer some of these questions. But so you got it. You worked your way through it. You sat there and thought about it.
That was kind of scary.
Okay, you got it.
And nerve-wracking because my friends were here. I don't want to be embarrassed.
When you figured it out, it was like, wait a minute, hold on, I'm thinking of this wrong. You're so like link-oriented, defense of a castle or defense of a physical thing.
Yes.
And I'm sitting there looking at you like, why are you getting this? Because I only think of court. Oh yeah, I I guess you can't have a defense of a physical thing.
Yeah, that's a what do you call it? I'm just gonna press out.
It's okay. Just read that, reread it, and try to answer the questions to the best of your ability, and then we'll go through it. It's just you're really freaking far behind already.
How? I'm just trying not to be an embarrassment to my friends sometimes.
It's okay. Don't be an embarrassment to me. That's much worse.
I don't even have much friends besides for online.
I'm kind of like the Asian. You're a failure. You don't know what we're talking about. You're fine. I mean, it's the first week back. You're a little rusty. And you spent an entire quarter not doing this stuff, so. That's the problem with school, is they don't leave you alone long enough to have those critical thoughts, you know? They just like, oh, you're taking too long, move on, and all this. And it's like, I have time. You'll get it. I'll stare at you long enough, you'll get it.
Yeah, the fence is like, I don't get it. I'm like saying what I think is right, and it turns out to be wrong.
Oh yeah, like you need that. That probably doesn't help. He has asthma, so this is a medicinal coffee.
I don't like it. Cold. I don't like cold coffee.
It doesn't do much.
Okay, if I be taken down soon, I'm gonna be taken down soon. Okay.
Now, if you get better grades than you ever have, and you have these cats crawling all over you, you know it's.
I call this one Stinky Kitty.
I'm gonna put that one on the ground and does it again. And then there's a berry behind the staring. All right.
How I know? How I know Yeet comes is when there's a like, and then it shows up in person. I'm glad to know that Yeet's
coming in the room. Ding.
I like knowing that Yeet's coming on right now, because then you could probably watch my live stream on lunchtime.
Yeah, if we make it. Look at what freaks.
It's already 11:30.
It's been 15 minutes, right?
Yep.
Look at that shadow. It moves with me, but sometimes there's another shadow that moves back there. And
Me.
I don't know what it's from.
Look at it's me. See? Wait. Move. That's you. There's another shadow. There's my shadow.
No, there's still some.
There's something over there. It moves with me though. I have two shadows then. Look at it moves over there.
Pay attention to your work.
I have a clone. This is Miguel. Or McGeely.
Mengele. I think.
Mengele.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever said it right. I hope I'm saying it right.
That's what the second shadow is. I always hated compliment. Oh, I thought it said, but I was confused to die.
Wait till you read this one. They screwed this one up. Okay. You're supposed to do a essay on this as well.
Lost more in the light stream. This is me going.
On the other side of you, there a cat just crawled its butt back up here.
That's why you can't put it down. Kills go. Like Link. So they're in court right now, then, right?
Yes. Just start braiding your hair.
And like. Look at, I'm just a core in the machine. I literally thought it was a real machine, like an actual defense. Because I don't know anything but core. But tort.
I
Court.
find that you do better when you actually read the material yourself instead of having somebody else read it to you.
Mm-hmm.
But if I read it first, then at least you have the idea of what's going on.
And not like an actual physical defense. There's nothing about court in this.
Did you start at the beginning?
Yeah. Young neo-Nazis. What are those neo-Nazis?
Neo-Nazis are like
Someone look at food.
new Nazis. Neo means new, right?
Yeah. Thank.
And
but Neo's also a color.
So neo-Nazis are new Nazis that are still around today. They're usually really young men. They're really full of anger. They're like about white supremacy. They beat people up. They're just like not good people. So they would say that somebody like that, like the 93-year-old that used to be a Nazi, he should go around and talk to all these younger people and be like, this is what I saw. You should not go down this path.
Talking about defense, right?
What?
Talking about court?
Well, I mean, this would be the sentencing. Instead of going to jail, this guy should have to go around and talk to people and make a real change instead of just going to jail and serving out a sentence.
Okay.
G thinks this is coming right from one of the victims that that's what he should do. You better not pee it there. Kitten season. That is the place of laying. You do not pee in the place of laying. Okay, do your work, dude.
Ugly face.
Come on. I'm going to have to put the kittens in the carrier if that's the case.
Okay. So, which of the following best describes the central idea of the text? It's A. Cora believed that forgiving the Nazi guard helped her cope with her experiences in Auschwitz, and others can empower themselves by doing the same. That might be it. Cora's experience B. Cora's experience in the trial convinced her that survivors should be able to face their tormentors in person before they can forgive them. C. Holocaust survivors and other victims of violence are obligated to speak up in court so they can seek justice for the wrongs done to them.
Nobody's obligated. It's everybody's choice, and she says that.
So that's not wrong. That's not right. D. The worst kind of punishment besides prison is preventing tormentors from seeking forgiveness. I think personally it's A. Cora believes that forgiving Nazi guard helped her cope with her experiences in. I don't even know what that word is.
What? Coping with her experiences?
In
Auschwitz. Remember, that's that concentration camp where they all live.
And others can empower themselves by doing the same. I think that's the main idea of the text.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For sure.
Nice. Can I just circle the letter?
Does it tell you? What does it tell you?
Text-dependent questions.
I know, but it tell you
Directions for the following questions. Choose the best answer or respond.
Yeah, just circle the
letter. There you go. I don't want to feel like...
No.
I don't want to go...
Well, next is PE.
Yeah.
No, next is lunch and then PE. And then math. We can do PE outside.
Are we gonna... Part B. Which of the following quotes best supports the answer in Part A? I want all Nazis to come forward and be prosecuted and stand trial and bear witness to help us, the survivors, and the world with the truth. B. But if she were the judge, she wouldn't throw groaning in a prison cell. C. For Core, forgiveness does not mean that the persecutors are above their crimes. And D. Core says that when a victim chooses to forgive, they take the power back from their tormentors. So I think, personally, the answer is...
What do you mean that?
C. I think it's C.
What's it say?
For Core, forgiveness does not mean that the prosecutors are of solved of their crimes. Doesn't that kind of sound like part?
It's either that
A?
or D. For Core says that when a victim chooses to forgive, they take the power back from their tormentors. And the U said Core believes the forgiving guard helped her cope with her experiences in Auschwitz.
Let's go with D. That sounds more like it. Part A. What does the word surreal mean as used in the passage? A. Uncomfortable. B. Unbelievable. C. Frustrating. And D. Overwhelming. Surreal.
Remember, it was surreal to be treated with respect by German people after she had been
Overwhelming?
I would say overwhelming, yes. By being called a dirty Jew and all this stuff. So.
Part B. Which of the following quotes best supports the answer in Part A? To tell him what I think, called a dirty Jew, be treated with respect. I could at times pinch myself. C. Be treated with respect, right? But none of these really sound overwhelming. To tell him what I think.
Maybe unbelievable, and then at times I could pinch myself.
Got one wrong. Unbelievable. At times. Boom. And discussion questions. Do I even have to write anything? Because if it's discussion, what's the directions? Brainstorm your answers to the following questions in the space provided. Be prepared to share your original ideas in the class discussion.
This is what we already talked about.
So do we have to?
Yeah, you do. Because
Okay.
one of those we actually have to write the essay on too.
Today?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you got it tomorrow, but I got a bunch of other stuff to do too. Hurry up and finish that. Because we got some worksheets we have to do.
Why?
Because they're trying to drown us. They're trying to make us fail. And
It's working. I am overwhelmed.
Yep.
If you were cooler, what would you? No.
See? You're just as hopeless. I wish you were.
Yep.
That's easy, or they know.
Uh-huh. I'm trying.
If you need to discuss them, so I'm still here.
Or are you? Portal. And the portal.
Dang it, Mom. That's it. You're so stupid. I'm going to the nether.
I wonder if you put. Okay, I'll talk about my lunch live stream.
What?
I'll talk about something I wanted to say in my lunch live stream. I can't.
Yeah. Tomorrow you get to teach me. So don't you have friends that can fill those gaps, though, like with math and stuff?
Yeah. I also want to stop this live stream before you can come back like last time.
Well, I mean, this live stream is for ELA.
Yeah.
I most likely should be able to help you more in the afternoon this time because it's Friday.
What?
So by now, the rest of the world is getting ready to be done with their class. So
But I'm just getting started.
you're on your
So what was there? And so what? And you had to come on when I was doing when I thought about the fence.
You were having that blank stare?
Uh-huh. I am so confused what's happening right now. LOL.
It's okay, my brain's just frying. You're witnessing it.
This is when you get to see the true guru. What did we Google? Guru goo.
They're right though. Like with math, unless you're coming to your school, there is pretty much only one right answer, one wrong answer. But like with history, it's all kind of subjective and it's all kind of like
POV.
think about it. And it's
all
like
POV.
sure we have accounts and everything, but still it is. It's just point of view.
Your monster keeps making noise.
Opinion. What?
Your monster keeps making noise.
What monster?
This monster.
A cat?
No. This monster.
This?
Yes.
Is it like dying?
It's going brrrling, but it's not showing up with anything.
I think it's Dad probably.
One walker.
All right. Finish it up.
What did we even say for the question 3?
I don't know. Let's just quit this one for now. I want to see what Dad's up to.
Plus, it's almost time for my lunchtime live stream.
It is so.
So Yeet, see you in the lunchtime live stream. If you're,
I still want you to finish this stuff while we're off, but I have to find out what's going on with Dad. Hold on.
all right, everyone. See ya. Wait.
Maybe I don't have to. Okay. All right. It's not a big deal. Never mind. False alarm.
First time.
Finish up those questions, or do you want to work on this thing together?
Later.
Which we still have 15 minutes here, so I didn't want to cut it too short if I had to.
All right. This is my least favorite question.
Here we are.
What's a perpetrator?
The one who did it. The one that actually
Technically, he
did
did.
it.
Technically, he did it too because he helped them.
That's what I mean. That's what they mean by being a cog in it. It was part of that.
He's a liar.
So if you have a whole bunch of little parts of that still.
He's a liar though.
What is
because
that?
he still helped him. So he's
Well, that's
still
what he
the
said. No,
perpetrator.
that's what he said. He's part of it. It's a small cog, just one small part of the big whole thing. So that's his defense.
Probably not.
It's a good defense because he wasn't the one that really did these horrible things.
But does he have support? Is there anything? So tell me, do you have any other support, or are you just a liar? Because almost everyone I met in real life is a liar. So how am I supposed to believe?
But so it's also not a good though, because if everybody's a cog in the machine, then evil things just keep happening. What is the famous thing? It says there are 2 types of evil people: people who do evil things and people who see evil things being done and do nothing to stop it.
Yes, so he's the one who's seen evil stuff happen
And didn't do anything to stop it. So therefore he's still an evil person. But I don't think that's what they're asking you.
I don't know what to get.
Read the word.
They said in paragraph 12, person says he was just a small cog in the cleaning machine, not a perpetrator. Are you sure? It was. In what ways is it a good defense, and in what ways was it a fail? What happens when people are just cogs in the machine and follow the crowd?
Just answer the first part of the question first.
Overwhelmed.
No.
All right. So okay.
Wait, the first part of the question is.
I know. How is being a cog in the machine good and a good defense and a fail?
Yeah.
Oh, how does it fail?
Well, because it's still saying that you still had something to do with it.
Oh.
It's still literally admitting that you had something to do with it, that you were there.
I totally knew that.
You don't have mutt streak.
No, I have a warrior bass streak
Uh-huh.
where I had to actually defend stuff. Bubastis was destroyed once by Rome. I'll talk about this later.
That's a whole different history.
No, but the Bubastis is probably just as important.
It is, but just right about this now. The Western world turns a blind eye to our people and its history, so.
I'm not even gonna write all defense, I'm just gonna write D8F.
That's
People know.
Unless there's me, and then I'm gonna think it means definitely.
People can be so.
So yeah, we don't have any water today because the well decided to go out again.
The power to the well.
The power to the well this time.
But we still have power here, so make any sense? Of course not.
So
Okay.
the water scarcity issue, that comes in. It's like, oh, well, back to water bottles.
Yay! Wow.
All the troughs are full. The pond is full. The plants are watered. We're all good. We survive.
We've done it before.
What are you doing in there?
Is it being a little?
Fires, floods, all these things, they wipe out the water sometimes.
So saying you're a cog is a good defense because
It minimizes the part that you had to play in the crime.
hold on. Minimizes you in crime.
But it still admits your guilt.
And it's not a lie either.
Huh?
It's not a lie either.
No.
But who?
It's not a lie, but it's just minimized.
How did we know?
Yeah.
What's
We're just the accountant. Yeah.
And he sounds guilty to me. But it still admits you were there. This is why I'd be a good judge, because I'd say everyone lies. I see, but there's no help. There's no defense for his defense. Where's the help? Where's the backup?
So basically, in a case like this, he's guilty. It's determined that he's guilty. Now you just have to figure out what kind of sentence he's going to serve for these crimes that were committed 70 freaking years ago. 70 years people have been waiting for justice. So
So I'd say everything he says is a lie, and him and his gang would be sentenced to the worst thing possible.
Stay on task.
It is on task.
I know, but you're letting your mind go wild.
But it's all true.
It's true.
I just know. This is why I'm never going to court, people.
Oh, good luck.
That's when I hire people. That's why lawyers are better.
Yeah. Well, when you have the money to do that, that would be great.
PayPal. Okay.
But you still need to know everything about everything with you in your own life.
Last question.
All right, what is it? Wait, did you answer the second part of that?
Yes. Wait.
That was a two-parter.
What happens?
Yeah, what happens if everybody just starts acting like a cog in the machine?
It's a lie then. Because there's no way you can have so many cogs in the machine.
Well, no, you
It
can't.
would not work.
Okay, so like I said, the government, basically, that's what they want. They want everybody, listen to me.
I know.
They want everybody to do what they want them to do. They want them to get the vaccine. They want them to, eat certain foods. They want them to drink certain drinks. Everything is, programmed, right?
Yes.
And all the people, they're all cogs in this machine to keep it going that way. You don't want to be the cog. You want to be the stick that they jab between the cogs to bring the machine down.
Okay.
So if everybody's a cog in the machine, then we'll just keep progressing till our doom.
Okay.
There you go. I mean, I guess that's kind of just an opinion because some people would say, well, if everybody just fell into line, we might just be able to progress to some great utopia, but that's not really what it's not what I think.
So I said if everyone is a cog, we will slowly go down.
Yeah, there'll be no innovation because nobody will have any free thinking. Nobody will have any inventions. Nobody have any ideas for something new.
Not enough room for stand-up, so.
Everything will go. I know, but I'm just discussing. Everything
Yes.
will go stale, and everything will just go to doom.
Like this world.
Maybe you're the dramatic link.
Like this world.
Oh my god. Okay, so as a part of her plan to move forward, Gore says former Nazis should travel and speak to new Nazi groups. How do people prevent terrible crimes from happening in the future? How do people create change? Awareness.
Is this a two-parter too?
Yes.
So what's the first question?
Awareness and education.
It's the first answer.
No, it's not.
As part of her plan to move forward, Cora says the former Nazis
Maybe it's
should
not.
travel and speak to Nazi groups to help make sure it never happens again. How do people prevent terrible crimes from happening in the future?
Oh, okay. So awareness and education, because when people become aware of the things that other people have done and are educated on the things that people have done, most likely they're less likely to repeat those in the future. So education and awareness.
Because awareness and education, because let's take up
I would just leave it at that anyway. Awareness and education for the first part. And then what's the second part?
How do people create change?
By being the change that they want to see in the world.
I mean,
You know that one. Be peace, be balance, be
by
yourself.
being the change. Peace.
But what if your true self is just a jerk?
Let's be peace and
That's your new
balance.
tagline. Be peace, be balance, be your true self. Unless you're a jerk, and then be more like me.
Yeah. There you go. That's my new logo.
All right.
40 minutes in.
40 minutes.
Yep.
We have a fifth question. And I honestly don't know how to answer that one right now. So we're going to set it aside, and we're going to do one of these. Wait, is this part of it? It is. You're moving my stuff around.
Why does it look so long?
Okay, so we're going to do accept, to, and a lot. This is glossaries, the usage glossary for, I don't know, you can hit 11, whatever that is. Have you ever done these?
Maybe once.
And it says words that are similar are sometimes misused. This is important to me because a lot of people do these things and it bugs me so bad. Okay, so like accept, accept. Accept means to receive. Accept means other than. You see the difference? Accept, accept.
They even sound the same.
I accept.
They
I know.
even sound different. Accept and accept. Accept. Like
Well,
an ex.
because people don't say things perfectly. Accept your apology. Everyone is here except Lisa. All right. Already, 2 words, and already, 1 word. Already means completely prepared. Already means before or by this time. Do you see the difference?
Yes, I'm trying to get my pencil.
Oh.
A lot.
All together. All together means in a group. All together means completely or entirely.
So all together means in a group.
Oh, we didn't do already. You see, hold on. Already. I'm all ready for the exam where they had already.
That's why punctuation. Oh, see, Grandma. I see, Grandma. See, punctuation.
It saves lives. The puppies sleep all together in the box. You are altogether too modest. A lot. I always put this one together. It's like a lot is 1 word.
I know the difference is a lot means a lot. Wait, I know one means a lot of like too much.
Yeah, this is
A lot.
Very much. Very much. It means a lot of something. You know, like usually you buy things in lots. And a lot can be anything from like 5 to 2,500 things or more. You know, so it's kind of vague, right? You know, it's like,
Yes.
oh, you probably should say, because its meaning is vague, it's more acceptable to use many or much to give a specific amount. Our library has a lot of books. Our library has more than 5,000 books. See, which one sounds better?
Our library has a lot of books. Got it shorter.
If you guys have ever seen the show Prometheus and Bob, this is how I feel most of my time. Not necessarily with you.
All right. Exercise 1. Underline the word or words in parentheses that best completes each sentence. Let's go.
Okay.
I met everyone except Suki at the game. Except right here,
It's already underlined.
but not all of it.
Okay. So, number 1. I already saw this movie.
Already here.
Mother did not accept my explanation for being late. Go ahead, do the next one.
Can we travel all together? This one. That one's a little
In
hard.
one car.
In one car. The noisy television was altogether too distracting. This one?
Yep.
Never even heard a sentence like that. It's rare. It's phenomenal.
Phenomena.
I like all vegetables except cabbage. I like cabbage. Corey completed all the items on the test except the last one. Why would you do that?
See, people screw these things up so bad a lot of times. Even writing on Facebook, on public forums, it drives me crazy.
Wish you could delete them.
I know, right?
The mail carrier asked if we could accept the package.
Yep.
The radios are piled all together.
Nope.
All
together.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So far, so good.
I got one wrong. Wait. It's like a whole nother spelling packet.
Have you ever done these?
Like twice, maybe.
Yeah,
A lot of many.
So which one? A lot?
A lot.
A lot of people came to the memorial service, or should many people came to the memorial
What's
service?
my goal here? Is it supposed to
No.
make it shorter or more
No, a lot is
specific?
yeah, like more specific and more proper.
Okay, many then. We're back.
Almost
Oh,
done.
damn. No pop? I was hoping for a pop. I don't altogether?
Nope.
Oh,
All together, trust the skateboard. It's okay.
you can carry everything except the tent. That one's easy. The lead runner has already completed the race. There was no sound except, right?
The Twitter of a bird.
Did she accept the invitation to a party? To that party. Call me when everyone is all ready.
To go.
Exercise 2. Write in the blank correct of the...
Right in the blank.
Yeah,
The correct form of the italicized word, which aren't actually italicized. If the italicized word or words are correct, write C in the blank. Okay, so like this already, you write the proper one. Okay, so the test is altogether too hard. That's not correct. You need to write the proper altogether, which is this one.
One second, can I have a sharpener real quick? Right here. Do I have to go cut that? Because I need a sharp pencil.
Yeah, write neatly.
I have written thank you notes to everyone except... Not that one.
Right. That's not right.
Oh.
It's septic. Remember.
Oh, sorry. That kind of looks Egypt.
There's a lot of useless letters in the English language.
I like the Egypt one.
Okay, because it goes phonetically.
You should have received all an answer already. Already is wrong.
Right.
All ready. We will jump out all together and yell surprise.
That's correct.
So do I write C?
Yep.
The house is all ready for them to come in, to move in. C, right?
No. Oh no, already.
All ready. Like that, right?
Yep.
We have a lot of flowers in our yard.
I don't like that separate mini.
Yeah, that sounds just too weird. I'm altogether exhausted. Wrong. All together. It's so hard to write all together or not. All together. My mouth's gonna get tired of these words after a while. We has cleaned up. He has cleaned all the rooms except his room. Wrong.
Oh my gosh, these people are really bad. There you go.
After our pranks, Uncle Max was altogether disgusted with us. Wrong.
That's correct.
That's it. Wow. I have a lot of confidence in you. Many.
No.
That's correct, right?
I have much.
I have many no, wrong, right? I have much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these people freaking much.
I think it sounds fine, but
The mother wolf tried to keep her pups all together for safety. No. All together.
oh my gosh.
Let me restart that one. I had to write small. All together. Boom!
Good.
I thought you had visited Mammoth Cave already. No.
So far, there's only been two correct answers.
Yeah. All right. That's ready. That's right,
All
right?
That's correct. Okay, so.
I can find all the constellations except Caspian. Oh my god! Got it right.
Yep.
The astronaut will accept the key to... Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, watch out. The class is all ready for... No. Your failure. Boom. They will accept. Ron. See.
You
Keep the
spelled it
children.
wrong. It's EX.
E. Oh, I just spelled it like that. Wait. No, then that's right then, right?
No, okay, so you put an A there. It should be an A, not
Oh,
an E.
sorry.
Okay. That's why I'm here. Almost done.
Keep the children all together until they have crossed the street. Ron, right? Was that right?
That's right.
Oh my god. All the Smiths can swim except. No.
I thought that said Jesus, and I was like, that is hilarious.
If you can't swim.
Yeah, because he walks on the water.
Uh-huh. Except Jesus. All the Smiths can swim except Jesus.
Okay.
It's
All
fine.
right. I think that is it for now. Okay.
Oof, oof, oof.
We'll have to work again tomorrow on that, but we'll
Effing course.
get it done. And most likely we'll have Monday too, because they won't give it to us until the end of the school day.
Yeah, great.
Alrighty, so that's it for ELA. We will do math when Long Walker gets home.
And maybe you can help me.
Yes, maybe you can help us out.
Oh, that was 10 minutes longer.
Alright, well, thank you very, very much. And
Yeet, if you watch this video after it's done, I'll be doing on my new channel while I'm doing a live stream actually really soon.
yep, half an hour until the lunchtime live stream over on WBB Gaming.
Live stream.
Live stream.
Be peace, be balanced, be yourself.